Hi, thank you very much for this valuable occasion. My name is Irfan from PT Denso Indonesia, and I would like to explain about our GCM program, which stem aggressive carbon reduction program toward energy hub in 2025. We have four agenda actually. Briefly about the Denso outline and ESA policy. ESA means energy saving activity policy. Then main issue for this case is emission reduction activity, which consists of two: DNIA, CJS project, DNIA, main Denso Indonesia, and our pandemic issue counter activity. And the last one is next section for our program. Okay, Denso itself is leading supplier company who supply automotive technology system and component for all the world's major automakers. We have mother company in Japan, and PT Denso Indonesia or DNIA is one of Asia region company. We also have several groups. For DNIA itself, already established since 1975. We located in Indonesia, especially in Jakarta province, Java province, West Java province exactly. We have some area in Jakarta region and Bekasi region. For DNA, we have three plants, which is Sunter plant, Bekasi plant, and Fajar plant. For this project, we established in Fajar plant. Okay, directly into the global policy for environment, we have actually background for our total Denso in the world. Not only produce things, but also create the core of technology to make global citizen long life and happy. With Team Denso Acquisition, we are committed to save the earth with three pillars, which is half energy, double green, and double clean. For this case, we plan to monozukuri CO2. To make it in detail, we have thinking way how to make business sustainability with environment preservation, with direction from Energy Ministry and platform Ecovision from Denso Global. We have final goal to reduce carbon unit by 50% of 2025 with approved energy policy from our president. We commit to have total long-term roadmap with four pillars. Actually, we have diversity energy, efficiency energy, conserve energy, and sustainability. For efficiency energy and conserve energy, basically we already done many things. Then we want to level up, upgrade to introduce CGS in Fajar plant in 2019. Then we think that this CGS is reliable and most proper in economic value. Then for general direction, we agree and our management agree to continue the program of CGS because it will use low carbon energy to produce electricity with same rate as business as usual. Because of this project is very big source, we utilize GCM subsidy to make this project become favorable. And by some discussion, we agreed for this international concession scheme, which is from the Japan entity and also Indonesian entity. So to continue this project. So this is our overview of our project. Previously, all electricity is supplied by electric company, either in factory, in machine, and also for turn on the electric chiller for ventilation system. So currently we already install natural gas to supply for gas engine 2 megawatt with synchronization of our electrical company to supply to machine. Then we develop also the heat recovery system from hot air and hot water to start the ABS chiller. This ABS chiller will connect it with existing electric chiller so that we can turn off one electric chiller. This project start operation at September 2019 and supported by GCM. For the benefit, we have four benefit at least. The first is environment. We have carbon reduction 34%, and for economic, we can we have benefit 14%. For skill development, we can scale up until 30% and plan to have self operation and maintenance by ourselves. And then the last one is reliability. We have self power up until 57%. Then the main issue is how to maintain carbon reduction output by CGS. So initial at September 19, within 4 months, we have still have some trouble because this is new experience, so that we cannot achieve 780 ton CO2 per month. Then after some improvement, we managed to get the result in January until March 2020. However, in start in April, we COVID strikes, so that very low sales we produced. In parallel, CGS output also down. So we have to recover this condition. What will we do? What we have done? We have three main activity. The first is gap power reduction. The background is backward power from CGS. From CGS cannot be allowed to direct to the grid. So we need to prepare 300 kilowatt from electrical company. So we propose to reduce this one. So for example, before condition factory load is 1.2 mega, then gas engine output just 900 kilowatt. Because of setting minimum for company electricity company is 300 kilowatt. By some technical solution with same factory load, we can manage higher output for gas engine 1000 kilowatt because our setting lower 100 kilowatt become 200. By this one, we can have additional reduction carbon 0.21. And then second one, chiller capacity optimization. The background is performance is not so good and cannot be upgraded because of some technical issue. Just 80%. We propose to maximize this chiller supply rate until 100%, and we plan to switch off the electrical chiller. So our setting is 30 plus minus 2 degrees Celsius. Then by this situation, step one is we want to turn off the electric chiller. However, still not enough. Then we coordinate with our production, and they agree to slightly increase the setting temperature by 2 degrees Celsius, so that ABS chiller is enough to supply to ventilation system. This one also can have additional carbon reduction. Then the last one is production load switch balance, as my previous statement. Because of low sales, especially in night shift, the production load lower than 2 megawatt. So the output of CGS is not 100%. So we balance production load by transfer excessive production load in day shift to night shift, so that in night shift become minimum 2 megawatt, and our CGS output in night shift is optimal. So this one also manage additional carbon reduction by 0.11 ton CO2 per hour. By these activities, we can in June still one Kaizen, but in July and August we already finished and can slightly exceed the target, even though the normally still in COVID situation. Then we say that we can safely say that this recovery action is enough to recover. Then when normal operation comes back, we are confident to get total output performance until 162. So this recovery action is not only pandemic counter activity, but also to secure the long-term result. If we reflect to ENPI, Energy Performance Index, carbon basic unit, which is carbon emission per revenue, our result until 2020 or beginning of 2020 are the 47% from target 50%, so just 3% only for 5 years. However, we still commit to reduce 5% annually to provision the future. So last one, we plan to prepare the technology and human skill for autonomous operation because it is very low, extremely low loss. So that as closing, this implementation energy saving activity not only contribute to sustain company life, but also sustain the clean and green environment where we live. That's all from me. Thank you very much.